Welcome back to Court Farm, and it feels like the end of the day to me, but it's only, well, 11 o'clock in the morning, but I don't want to get stuck on this day because we spent the whole day, last episode, in this day, October the 2nd. I want to get on with things. I've spent some time on this sugar beet harvest and it's given me some time to think, and it's made me realise I'm not being kind of expansionist enough, I suppose is the word. I'd like to kind of, grow our boundaries a bit more. And one thing I'd like to do is buy that sweet shop or that cake shop that's down the road, because I've noticed that it's about 55,000 I think, and we would have to borrow the money, but we can, and there are various rules about that. And one of the rules is that we can only borrow as much as we've got in stock at the moment. So we need to look at our stock index to see how much we've got, and then we can borrow up to that amount. I won't borrow it all immediately, but I will borrow enough for the sweet shop and also some working capital, because we don't have any at the moment. We've got minus 9,318. So once I've finished this palaver, I'll phone the bank and I will borrow some money. You may have noticed that we've gone into a second hour with this harvester, which is costing us an absolute fortune. I think it's about £10,000, but we have got a lot of sugar beet off here, which is the normal case. It's a high yield thing, even when the soil isn't very healthy. But we have taken to the sugar mill 3 full lorry loads, and you can get 56,000 litres in that lorry. So by the time I finish this lot, we'll probably have another 56,000, so that will mean, what, 168,000 litres of sugar beet, and so that will turn into, gosh, a lot. I think it's about 60% of that will be actual refined sugar in the end, so I can't work that out in my head, but it must be about 130,000 litres of sugar that we'll make. And that will go a long way to, repaying some of our debts. The sugar, and if we can make some cakes as well, and we might need some chickens to get some eggs. That's another expense that we need, we need for expanding. We've already got sheep, we've already got cows, but no chickens. And I'm thinking to put the chickens on the sheep field because we don't harvest that field. So that would be, I think, a good place to put the chickens. Done. Done. It seemed like it was going to take forever, so let's get it all, if we can, put in the truck. I think we might need to make 2 visits over to the sugar mill, so oh, how frustrating. There's 11% left, but it is actually 11% is quite a lot of, 4,000, nearly 5,000 litres of sugar beet. So let's turn it off and get into this if I can, and let's get over to the sugar mill. If you're new to the series and you wonder where we are, where this is, I'll show you in a minute, but our sugar mill is just up the back here. And we've already put in here 2 times 59,400, and I was pretty good at maths at school, but I can't do that in my head. It's about 120,000, isn't it? So we go around the back here, which is all very bumpy. It's surprisingly bumpy actually, because this was the flattest bit of this kind of concourse that we could put this sugar mill on. But anyway, let's put it in, and I will just show you where we are. We are up here. This is where we are. Just this area here, number 9. It's like field 9, and we also have all this stuff here which we've bought over time, and I'm looking to also buy this one here and this one here, which are actually 60 and 58. So we have 90, 92. Well, you can see what we've got here, and we also own a little camping field here. And what's this? Oh, that's the grain mill. So quite a lot of stuff, but we don't seem to be making much money. But anyway, let's get back to the farm. Let's get the last lot in, and then we'll pack it up for the day. Okay, so that's the end of October the 2nd, and I wonder how much sugar beet we actually took off the field. Let's just jump out, go and see the cows. I might shut this actually. So let's have a look at our productions, which are just here. If we go down, just down here, sugar beet, 181,708. It was a little bit more, but that's nearly how much we put in there. So that's a pretty good result from the field. And the field now, we have to analyse it and decide on something to put on there. But tomorrow, first thing, I'm going to buy that sweet shop, and I'm going to borrow some money, and if we need to borrow some more money for working capital, or if we can sell some stuff. Let's just have a look actually at our stock index here. So any green stuff, we've got sugar. Well, that's green, but not much of it. But anyway, let's see what we have tomorrow, and I'll see you then. Look at that, £525 property income. That's from our the camping field. Anyway, it's a bit dark. Let's lighten it up a little bit. That's better. So let's have a look again at this. Yeah, we have, if we wanted to, we could borrow 177,000. And we've got any green stuff here? We've got some silage, flour. We've got flour, but I want that to put into the sweet shop I'm going to buy. So 177,000. That's what we can borrow. And if we look at our borrowings, we've borrowed about 71,000, so we can borrow 55,000 plus. I'm going to borrow another 75,000 over, no, 80,000 over 2 years. So let's do that. Take loan, 80,000 over 2 years. Take loan. Fine. And when it comes to June, we will have stuff to sell, or July, we will have stuff to sell like olive oil. There'll be loads of olive oil, and also the field beans will be worth a lot of money in July, and we can pay off some of this debt then. But let's go down to the sweet shop. Ah, that was a nice little morning jog. So, here we are, and I need to go and let them know there's a new owner. Hello, sir. Hello, madam, rather. Sorry. So, we'll get some cakes or something, and we'll also buy your business from you. Sorry. Yeah, let's buy it. Okay, so, alright, you can continue working here, that's fine. I'll close the door. Right, we have a sweet shop, and we also need, let's go back to the farm actually, we also need to make hay. We've got the field down here that we've just mowed and tedded. This, so I need to get a windrower, and I'll do that immediately actually, because is there one to buy? No. So we will rent, let's try and find a big one. Yeah, let's go for this crone. 2,000, okay, fine. Okay, let's get into our... Yeah, let's use the New Holland, and let's go and get our windrower. So I couldn't help noticing that this field here as well, this grass field, needs cutting, and let me just stand on it. I think I might have forgotten to put lime in it, but I'm sure I did. Oh, pH value is okay now. It was bad the other day. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, it needs cutting, and it might be the last cut of the year, but the yeah, the tedded grass is down here on this field. So I need to get this all in order and bale it all up, because the reason for doing this hay is to make TMR, because if you look at our cows, which are just here and here, they still have no health, and the only thing we haven't done for them is give them total mixed ration or put straw in their enclosure. But we'll have to do the straw some other time, but we can imminently make TMR. So let's put this down. And let's get going. I've just realised I didn't switch the cake shop on, or put the production on rather, so I'll have to do that in a sec, because otherwise it's not, you know, making us any money, is it? And I don't even know what you can do in that sweet shop. It's not a sweet shop, it's a bakery. I keep saying sweet shop, but I mean bakery. So yeah, I haven't made a brilliant job of this windrowing, because I thought this was like a reversible windrow, but it's not. It can only go in one direction. It just confuses me. But anyway, let's just windrow this bit here. Something like that. So that will be fine. And I'm not sure about this windrower. I mean, it's big, but it's not. It's just one direction. So. Yeah, let's go to the production that we had. Just here, and yeah, cakes. What do we need for cakes? All that stuff which we don't have. But we do have flour, so we can put bread on, but we need to go to the grey mill and have the flour distributing. Oh, it's all there now probably, isn't it? Okay, I need to go and move it. So right, let's send this back. I think what I'll do is I will try and put a worker on mowing this grass here, and then we have one or two other jobs to do, so let's get that sorted out. Well, I was going to put this field on a worker, but I've just got carried away and done it all myself. So anyway, we've got lots of baling to do, but I've got one or two other jobs to do before we can do some baling. One of which is to take the flour to the bakery, because yeah, take the flour to the bakery, because it's all been storing. It's all over there storing over at the mill there. So I don't think we're going to need these. I'd like to have some mowers, but I can't really afford it at the moment. So I'm going to send these back. Yeah, immediately. I only had them for 0.2 hours. Okay, let's get off the field. I mean, I need to, bail everything up, but I'll just leave my New Holland just here, and I think what I'll do is get in the truck and take all that flour down to the bakery, because it's all been stored at the grain mill. Okay, so I'm not sure where we have to put this stuff. Oh, over there. So, oh, do you know what? I can't get the lorry in there. I might as well unstrap everything and just carry it over there. Okay, so that's it. So obviously we don't have any bread yet because there was hardly any flour in here. So the other thing I'd like to do today is get something which is in the miscellaneous. It's the Isaiah Scout, because we have a new field to welcome, and I'm going to just rent this for the moment. And let's go to the shop and pick it up, and I'll see you back at the farm. Okay, here's my Isaiah Scout, which is surprisingly light. So I'll just take it over to this machine here, and hopefully I've got enough room to stick it on the back here. I don't know which way around it goes actually, but I'll just stick it down here anyway. Okay. Lovely. Okay, so we need to analyse our new field. I mean, it's like we've got a new child in the class or something, and we need to welcome it by analysing it a little bit. But anyway, it's just over here. So if I go through, I need a few lights on actually. It's getting a bit dark. Go through here. Let's switch it on, and yeah, I could pay for this, but I'd rather, this is a cheaper way of doing it. So alright, let's get this started. Alright, last one, and we've always owned this little part of the field. It's a bit odd, but it came with our farm. This tiny little portion at the top here. Anyway, let's get this analysed, and we have £3,333 left, which is an ominous amount. But yeah, I wonder what's on this field. Soil sample analysed. Okay, let's have a look. So just here, 109. That's okay, fine. Alright, so we need to, let's just get out and stand on it. It's getting ominously dark actually. So everything is bad, so we need to do everything as normal. The final thing I'd like to do today is to get all the bales made. I don't think I've ever ended an episode in the dark before, but this is the first time for everything, isn't there? So I think I can't get any more bales out, so I might as well just yeah, get these ones out. So Alright, well thanks for watching today, and it's a bit atmospheric at the end here because I've never quite seen the darkness properly. I never quite appreciate it. I'm always going to bed when it's light and getting up when it's light. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.